Good afternoon, ladies and gents. Welcome to Shushan Revisited. Back in the days of the great Persian Empire, King Ahasuerus ruled over 127 countries 2,500 years ago. His palace was in the capital city of Shushan, and it was grander than you could possibly imagine.
This is the life. I am king of the world. A splendid palace, a beautiful wife. What more could I possibly want in life? Except perhaps more money, more gold, more jewels, more power.
In the third year of his reign, King Ahasuerus decided to make a grand royal feast, the like of which the world had never yet seen.
Party time! Goodbye, diet. This is going to be the event of the century. People of Shushan, His Royal Majesty, King Ahasuerus the Incredible, invites everyone to a magnificent 7-day feast. Come one, come all by royal command, and super kosher food available for all the Jews. Oh, perhaps Price Chopper.
The leader Mordecai had a bad feeling about this feast. You see, why did Ahasuerus make this feast? He was celebrating over the downfall of the Jewish people, that he was the leader and the Jewish people were still in exile, and he thought that that would stay forever. So he was celebrating. Mordecai approached the people, and Mordecai told them what he thought about this party. Jews, please do not go to the king's feast.
How can we turn down an invitation to such a royal party?
Meanwhile, Queen Vashti was busy planning a party of her own for the women. The day before the party, she was busy getting ready, and there she was, barking orders at her Jewish maidservants.
Clean up this mess. I said spotless. I don't care if it's your birthday. Get back to work. Scrub that floor. I want to see my reflection in it.
Meanwhile, many people, including Jews, were eating and drinking everything in sight. They became very drunk. King Ahasuerus put on the clothes of the high priest, the Kohen Gadol, that were stolen from the holy temple, showing them that he could do whatever he wants.
My wife is the most beautiful woman in all my empire. I mean, in the universe. And I will prove it. Send for my wife to show off her beauty. Go get Vashmi. Vashavisham. I mean Vashmi. Oh, you know, just get me the queen.
Why do I feel so strange? Pimples? Ah! What are these pimples? All over my skin? Oh my goodness, I haven't looked like this since high school.
Your Highness, His Majesty the King commands you to appear before him now. Are you coming?
No. And you can tell the king that in the house of my father, he would not have been good enough to shovel manure. Tell him I'm not coming. No way.
So what are you trying to say?
What part of no do you not understand? No. N-O spells no. No, 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 no. Au revoir. Adios. Goodbye. Now get out.
Your Highness, the Queen refuses to come. What? Is that so? Well, I'm just flabbergasted. I mean flabbergasted. No, flabbergasted. What I mean, flabbergasted. And don't make me say that twice. I won't, Your Majesty. This is an offstage. An outage. Oh, you know what I mean. An outrage. Vashti must be punished for this. Call my advisors now.
And so King Ahasuerus listened to his advisors and got rid of the evil Queen Vashti. He issued a royal decree that all wives must obey their husbands or else. Suddenly the kingdom was buzzing with amazement, talking about the king's power and authority. However, the king was lonely. He had no beautiful queen to show off to all of his ministers.
I need a new queen who will not shout or scream. Someone who is quite serene. I need a queen who will obey my royal commands. Every move I make, every wave of my hand. Guard. Yes, Your Majesty. Issue a decree that there will be a royal beauty pageant where all of the young women throughout the kingdom must attend. They should dress to impress me. I will see all and then decide who will be my new queen. You got that? Oh, yes, Your Majesty. Well, issue the decree. Hear ye, come one and all. Your Majesty, the incredible, most powerful King Ahasuerus has issued a royal decree. Next Sunday, the king orders all young women to gather at the palace wearing their finest dress. The king will hold a beauty pageant to pick his next queen. Be there or else.
Most girls in the kingdom were thrilled about the chance of becoming the new queen. You think the Jewish girls were excited? No. There was a girl named Esther. Esther became an orphan when she was very young. Her parents died, and she was taken into the home of her uncle, Mordecai. You think Hadassah would want to become the queen over the whole land? But here, the Jewish people are living in a time of exile. Hadassah, where is my girl, Hadassah?
I'll be right there. I'm just finishing the wash.
I don't know how I can tell her the news. She will be heartbroken. She has so many dreams. Oy vey.
Hello, Uncle. I've been waiting all day for you to come home.
Yes.
What news do you bring me from town? Did you...
Esther, please sit down. I have to tell you something. While in the village today, I was in the marketplace, and suddenly there was an announcement from the king's balcony. Well, this coming Sunday, you are invited to the palace.
Are you serious? Why?
There is a special purpose for this invitation. You see, the king wishes to choose a new queen. All young women are commanded to appear for a beauty contest so that the king can choose a new wife. He is selecting from all the young women in the kingdom, you included.
Well, that's simple. I just won't go. You said it was an invitation, didn't you?
Well, Esther, you must go.
I'm not going, and that's final.
Come on, lady. The royal coach is here to take you. Esther, you must go. One day you will find out why this is your destiny. And promise me that you will not tell anyone that you are a Jew. From now on, you will be known as Esther. Now Esther was brought up in the home of her uncle Mordecai, and Mordecai was the leader of all the Jewish people. They turned to him for guidance. If not for Mordecai's instruction, Esther would never have even gone to the palace.
This is taking way longer than I thought it would. Guard! Yes, Your Majesty. I must have seen 100 girls today. I am wiped out. Actually, it's been 95, Your Majesty. Who's counting? There are only 3 more. Here is the next contestant.
I am the fairest maiden, as you see. From my bulging eyes you cannot flee. For all great things, such as you, I see. I'm the smartest and bravest, and won't you choose to marry me? I only bite on rare occasions when I don't get my way. So have no fear. Oh, King, just give me a wedding ring, and I'll bring you joy and maybe even sing.
You are smart and you are great, and won't you allow this to be your fate? This bulbous nose will make you melt. It'll be like nothing you've ever felt. So seize this opportunity today and marry me without delay. Please, O King, what do you say? Oh, please don't pull the rug away.
The girl who did not want to be there at all was finally brought into the palace.
My name is Esther, and I am but a young maid. I am not much worth to your royalty and fame. Lovely brides in Shushan are many, and you, O king, can take any. If you choose me, 'twill be a mistake. Believe what I say, just for your sake. I've never wanted riches in my life. Why would you want me for a wife?
Esther, my Esther, your greatness shines through. Esther, my Esther, I place this crown on you.
While Esther had no desire to become the queen, The king saw her inner beauty and insisted on her becoming the queen. Mordecai would wait near the palace gate, always trying to hear some news from the palace and news about Esther. And one day, Mordecai was sitting near the palace when he overheard two palace guards speaking to one another about a certain plot.
On va mordre la reine. On va mettre la poison dans la verre.
Oh ja? Oi, c'est une bonne idée. Mordecai the Jew is listening, but he no understand French. He is from the nation without an education. He doesn't know what we said.
Allons-y, vite, vite.
Let's get going.
Little do they know that I understand all 70 languages, including their Francais. I can't believe what I've just heard. A plot to kill the king? I must find Esther. I must find her and tell her that there is an active plot to harm the king. She must warn him immediately. Mordecai told Esther, and Esther informed the king in Mordecai's name. The matter was quickly investigated and dealt with. The conspirators, the troublemakers were eliminated, and this was all recorded in the royal book of Chronicles. The king called for his right-hand man, Haman, who had become very wealthy by stealing other people's money, and now he was promoted to a very high position over all the other ministers.
I am the first advisor to the king. All the social, political, and economic matters are in tip-top shape because of me. As the highest ranking man in the kingdom, I can now afford the most expensive and biggest sport utility chariot in Persia. I can get an apartment on Fifth Avenue in Midtown Shushan. And I now have real power. Everyone must bow to me. And to show everyone how important I am, I will order a special parade in honor of me. Hey! Hey, you!
Who? Me?
Yes, you! What am I, chopped liver? You must bow to me when you see me.
I will bow down before no man. I will only bow before God.
I am the Chief Justice. I wear the Toshin, the symbol of the king who is a god to you. I don't care about your God or your people. You must respect me. I order you to bow to me and my Toshin.
I will only bow to the one God. You think you're a Haman Tashin, but you are really a Haman Tushin.
I'll get rid of this man and his brothers and sisters, cousins, uncles and aunties, and even his Bobby and Zadie, and his little dog too. I'll find a way to get rid of all those Jews.
And so Haman prepared a lottery. He wanted to pick a time to carry out his evil plot. He tried the different months of the year, and when it came out to the month of Adar, Haman thought this would be a great time to destroy the Jewish people. Because, did you know that the greatest Jew, Moses, Moshe Rabbeinu, he died in the month of Adar? That means it would be a month that would be no good for the Jewish people. Aha! Little did Haman know that Moshe was also born in the month of Adar, and it would be a great, blessed month. Now Haman had an idol affixed to his clothing, so that anyone who would bow down to Haman was also bowing down to idols. And this is why Mordechai would never do that.
Oh, your most regal highness. We have a big problem. There's nations scattered all over the empire, different than everyone else. So what? They have their own laws and language, and they are so lazy. They have a million holidays where they eat and drink and take off from work. Yeah? How do I join? You don't want to join? You want to get rid of them. Oh, right. Silly me. Here, your highness, let me contribute 750 tons of silver coins to your library building fund for the honor of exterminating these pests for you. Okay? Keep your money. Take my royal ring with the royal seal. Do whatever you wish.
The dreaded law to exterminate the Jewish people was declared in Shushan and posted far and wide. Panic seized the Jews while their enemies, the Hamans, were busy sharpening their swords. Brethren, now is the time for prayer. Cry out to heaven for our salvation, repentance, prayer, and charity, teshuvah, tefillah, and tzedakah. These will remove the evil decree. Everyone, especially children, please, all together, repeat after me. Torah, Tziva, Lanu, Moshe, Moirosha, Tehilas, Yaakov, Shema, Yisrael, Adonai, Eloheinu, Adonai, Echad.
I hear that Mordecai is wearing sackcloth and ashes. I must find out what this is all about. Guard, please call Mordecai to come and see me. is wrong, Uncle?
Queen Esther, you must help our people, or we will all perish. I have just learned that Haman is planning to kill all of the Jews. Please, save us all.
Oh, woe is me. What shall I do? First of all, the king does not know that I am a Jew. And second, if I go to visit him without an invitation, I could get my head chopped off.
Esther, perhaps this is the reason you became queen, to help everyone in this moment.
It is true that I may suffer, but the cause is just. I must save the Jews from the wicked Haman. Mordecai, gather the Jews and fast for 3 days, and add in Torah study and prayer so that I shall be successful.
Esther came to the king and invited him and his prime minister Haman to come to a feast. And when they came, she asked them to come to yet another special feast. But in the night in between, King Ahasuerus was not able to fall asleep. He called his servant to come and read from the book of Chronicles. And the servant opened up to a page, and he read that there was a Jew named Mordecai who saved his royal assets, and Mordecai was never rewarded for his good deed. That night, in his dream, King Ahasuerus also had a nightmare in which the wicked Haman, his prime minister, came after the king to kill him. It was only a dream, but he remembered it.
What should be done for a man who the king especially wants to honor? Parade him on horseback for all to see, dressed in fine robes and led by someone who is shouting, "Here comes a great man." Right you are. Go get Mordecai, who sits outside my gate, and you shall lead him at once. Go on. Ah! What?
I have done my part. I prayed and fasted for 3 days. I am ready to face the unknown.
What up, Queenie? Be it my half, my kingdom. It's yours.
Oh, my royal honeycakes. It's nothing, really. I just thought you would like to come over for a little dinner. Bring a friend, maybe. The new Prime Minister, Haman?
Okay, baby boo. I'll go powder my royal nose.
Now Haman was thrilled to be invited to the special banquet. However, one thing really bothered him. Haman couldn't get over the way he was humiliated by parading Mordecai through the streets. He was so angry at Mordecai and his people. His wife Zeresh suggested that he should plan to hang this man Mordecai on a 50-foot gallows. Haman thought his wife was brilliant, and Haman went and he prepared these gallows, and then he was happy, looking forward to hanging Mordecai. And he came to the banquet, and after dessert was served, it was now time for Esther to make her plea to the king.
Esther, what is your request? It shall be granted you. What is your petition?
Well, since you're asking, darling, I thought maybe you could grant me my life and the lives of my people. For you see, we've been sold into slavery, I and my people, to be destroyed, slain, annihilated.
Who has issued this order? I'll make chop suey out of him.
It was Haman.
I need some air. Oh, please, my queen, have mercy on me. Please, please, mercy, mercy, mercy. Ah, off with his head. No! Tear up the decree. Haman, your history. Oh, just let the Jews be. Mordecai is my new prime minister. Free beer and pickles for everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Purim, and on Purim, we dance.